Hey guys, so I wanted to take you through some of the theory and the general uh, visually show how I'm doing SEO, how I'm using backlinks specifically to boost a website. I have this client, Home of Engines. They basically uh, they import used engines into South Africa from overseas, and they sell them. Um, and we created this website. They didn't have a website before. They had no online presence whatsoever. So we created a nice looking website for them. But when it started off, like most websites, it didn't have a lot of content. And it didn't mention their keywords necessarily that they wanted to rank for. Some of the keywords would be keywords like Audi used engines, or used Audi engines, or used BMW engines, or used Fiat, Alfa Romeo, Honda engines, right? So what we did is, over the course of a couple of months, we created these branded pages. So if I go to Alfa Romeo, for instance, there is a page dedicated to second-hand Alfa Romeo engines for sale, right? You can see that's in the URL. Alfa Romeo engines and gearboxes. So this page is geared towards those keywords. And we've got a couple of them here. Some of them are exact, some of them are less exact, or there might be variations based on what we saw people were searching for. But here's a good example: second-hand Isuzu engines for sale. You can see it's in the title, it's in the URL, and we're really targeting that keyword on this page. And then what we did is we started backlinking these pages out every month. And this is their general standings on Google and how it has changed over the months. You can see here there was basically nothing going on. And now the keywords that we were tracking, they've moved by, if we combine them all together, and these are all the keywords we're tracking right now, but their combined movement was about 1,000 positions, um, and they've now got a couple here on the first page. So they've got a few keywords ranking on the first page. We're obviously not done or satisfied yet. We're going to continue improving on this, but the first goal is to get as many keywords as we can to the home or to the first page of Google, and then we'll start pushing them higher and higher up towards the first position. But this is what it's meant for their rankings. And if we look at their traffic, they've obviously seen an increase in their traffic as well because of the new improved rankings. Right? So we can see the sessions they started getting every month has increased as well. And then what are backlinks? What do they look like? So if we do one backlink campaign, generally this is what it looks like. You get a spreadsheet like this. You'll see there are a ton of lines here. You get about 4,500 plus links per one campaign, and about 300 or so of them are tier one, meaning they're linking to your website's page, to your own website. And if we open up one of these, this is generally what's on each one of those pages and the links that we create. So you can see here, second-hand BMW engines for sale. This was the keyword that we targeted, and it's talking about BMW engines and second-hand BMW engines. There's a video that we've embedded about. It might not be completely relevant, but if you have your own videos, we can put them in here as well. Like this one is about car engines, and then there's images about engines, and then there's a link here, and you'll see the link just says a fantastic read. It's like that on purpose. It's very generic, makes it safe, so we can do as many of these as we want to without Google really batting an eye and worrying about it. And this is generally, what you get when you do backlinks, and the results from that combined with obviously pages that are keyword optimized as well. This is what you get. All right, that's the end of my video. I just wanted to explain that and show it visually. Ciao.